Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Escapades channel in Malaysia. With all of the excitement surrounding the new MOTU Origins reveals at SDCC 2024, it's easy to forget that the Origins 2-bat exclusive set went up for pre-order on Mattel Creations over the last couple of hours, and it just promptly sold out. Okay, it is another sellout success for Mattel and Masters of the Universe. Congrats to everyone who was involved in this project. And you know what? I'm not exactly sure when it sold out, but I think it was pretty freaking fast. Okay, you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comment section exactly how many minutes it took to sell out, because I checked it. I checked the sales page as something like about 12:03, because here in Malaysia, the thing went up live after midnight, okay, just after the stroke of midnight. So at 12:03 a.m., I checked it and it was still available. You could still purchase it. I checked it again 15 minutes later, because I was working on a video and stuff like that. So at 12:15 a.m. when I checked it again, it was already listed as sold out, right? So it happened somewhere between 12:03 a.m. and 12:15 a.m. Let me know in the comments if you know exactly how long it took to sell out, because I saw a lot of feedback there. A lot of people said it was just really fast. Anyway, 15 minutes for a sellout is a success. Okay, I've seen stuff before happen within 3 minutes, as you know. But over the course of the last 1.5 years, this stuff has been taking longer than usual to sell out on Mattel Creations. So I would say that 15 minutes for 2-bat is practically the fastest selling Origins exclusive item in a really long time. Definitely better than that Night Stalker horse. Okay, that thing's still there on the website, still available for purchase. Something like a month later already now, I think it is. So as it turns out, Night Stalker was not something that you needed to rush out and purchase, but 2-bat definitely was. All right. So look, anyway, guys, okay, this thing was also launched as an SDCC 2024 exclusive at the same time that it was made available online. So it was like a two-pronged attack, okay, on all of our wallets. But the more interesting thing, as I covered here in an earlier video, is the fact that this was one of those few exclusives for MOTU that was in fact leaked a lot earlier, almost a month earlier, before its due date, okay, before it was due to be officially available for pre-order. And in fact, it's one of the first times I can think of that a MOTU exclusive that was also intended for SDCC 2024 was leaked out weeks in advance. Okay, it's the first time I can think of something like this happening. So I was curious to see if there was any mention of this, but on the actual day of the pre-order, it was just business as usual. Okay, nobody said anything. Nobody highlighted the fact that this thing was already circulating out there. I mean, they gave you all these procedures to be able to purchase it at SDCC. You also had all of these procedures to be able to be there at a certain time on the Mattel Creations website to buy this thing. But in fact, it was already out there in the market, okay, through reasons unknown to us until today. I'm not even sure if Mattel knows what happened, okay, in order for them to give an official explanation for all this. But anyway, at the end of the day, this thing is still a sellout success. Okay, it just sold out in minutes. All right, so it's great to see that a MOTU Origins exclusive item is still doing so well. I did see a lot of comments. A lot of people seem to want to hold off on this thing. They were not particularly interested in picking up this particular set, simply for the fact that it was built as a cartoon collection exclusive. Okay, so the fact that it was actually tied into the Filmation cartoon, even though, as far as I know, these guys as Tua and Badra never even turned up on the cartoon at all right? But then it was built as a cartoon collection release, and a lot of fans just didn't want that. They wanted this to be an official Origins release. They didn't want the cartoon collection labeling any place on the packaging at all. But looking at this figure as it is, I think that it pretty much works as an Origins 2-bat figure. It isn't one of those cases where the figure has a particular look and design that was only specific to the cartoon. This one works as an updated version of the vintage figure, and I think that, like I said, if you pick this up and you wanted a pretty much definitive Origins 2-bat figure, this one could work until that point in the future when they do finally decide to give us that Origins carded 2-bat figure. Anyway, guys, if you managed to snag this thing in the period of time that was available before it sold out, congrats on your score. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know how it went. And guys, I'll catch all of you again real soon with more content right here. Take care out there.